Hey, folks, and welcome to Never Split the Party. This is our Starfinder episode show. Yeah, it's an episode two. This is season 3, episode 22, tentatively titled Black Holes and Revelations, to completely rip from Muse. Don't mind us.
Good song.
If you are somehow not familiar with Starfinder, it is like Dungeons and Dragons, but in space. More specifically, it's more like Pathfinder in space, but don't worry about it. I'm going to let my lovely cast introduce themselves, and then I'm going to talk about what's going on tonight. I'm going to start with the best of the best. Me. My name's Dustin. I also go by the Arbitrary Nerd, and I'm the GM for this evening. Also, I woke up maybe 25 minutes ago, and I'm icky after my nap.
You forgot that you were also, gonna have Patrick introduce himself. That's
Well,
rather mean of you.
Yeah, whatever.
What? I thought I was first. So I thought you were talking about me.
I'm sure you all thought you were talking about me.
No, the first person is the one on YouTube, and then they comment that to first.
I mean, if it's going
That's
from
true.
like best to worst, I'm not introducing myself.
Somebody else,
Hi.
please go.
I'm Justin. I play Seeker the Android Technomancer who currently just wants to shoot some big guns. That's
I
what he's
guess
gonna
I'll
do.
go next. I'm Chris, and I play Milla, and he has a big gun that he's about to shoot. Go, Mike.
Yep. I'm Michael. I play Zero, and I have control of 2 really, really intimidating looking turrets.
Hmm.
Pretty sweet.
Hello,
Hi.
my name's Nick, and
Nick.
I play Brawl, who's the Ahsoki, not a monkey, and he's a soldier, not a Solarian,
And not even first class.
not even first class. Nope, not affiliated with Shinra in any way. And did I hit something last episode? I think I got one punch in. Otherwise, not rolling.
You are fighting the girl again, though, just so you know.
Yeah. I got to keep up my track record. I've got a reputation to uphold.
My name is Patrick, and I'm playing Raish Oren. He's a Lashunta envoy. He's the captain, and we're in combat, so I won't be doing much at all.
No, that's fine.
That's not true. You are constantly getting a certain scary mercenary on our side.
Pat, are you drinking
Except
raspberry
for-
schnapps? What are you drinking?
Basil Hayden's Dark Rye.
So, what?
Is that a Cosmo?
Whiskey.
Oh. That's what quarantine's
Straight from
done
the
to you, huh?
glass, because I'm fancy like that.
Yeah, that's what quarantine's done to us.
It is what it is.
Ooh, heartburn.
I'm trying to find all of those weapons that those cannons are. I realized that my browser closed because my computer shut down, and I didn't save them anywhere. That's all right. I think I got them. Cool. All right. We are in the last 3 episodes of Starfinder, so I'm going to try and make sure we're utilizing this time efficiently, and we're going to keep popping with that. Just for a quick recap, the party finished off some mech combat on their assault on Absalom Station. They were lured here by Derlith Gerson to, ostensibly save the what was his name? The Vermilion Blur, and they also basically turned this into their big fight. There's a Scarian battle on the edge of the Pact World space. There is a final showdown between the Resistance and the Border Space Union forces, kind of on the way to that encounter. And then you guys have cleared the way for the defenses of Absalom Station and know that there's not many forces left on the station. You entered the really only spot your GM allowed you to, suck it, and encountered
Railroading. Hate
the
it.
Crimson Tri-Blades and the famed bounty hunter Krellis, who apparently was still for hire. You've been going back and forth with Krellis, changing hands as you increase the amount that you're willing to pay the bounty hunter, and so far it's worked in your favor. The Crimson Tri-Blades are getting a little desperate. Your primary target is somewhere else deeper into the station, and it's Derlith Gerson, the big bad, as you guys have been kind of dealing with, as he leads the Border Space Union and took over the Pact Worlds during the pistol incident. One special thing for tonight's episode. For our viewers on Twitch, sorry everyone else, you guys are great, but this is the only one that we can be actually active with. We have added some secret commands into the chat, so if you use !, and then whatever this random text that I've put, and there's 13 of them. If you guess correctly, you'll get the pop-up in chat that says secret command, maybe a blurb if I had a second to write it or thought about it. And then if you do find a secret command, you are able to give any one of the characters on screen advantage. It can be the NPCs, which is to say the enemies, or
It could be
the
Gerlith Durson.
I'll also let you stack them on the big bad evil guy. If anyone wants to help me out for that last rounding out episode, I'll take those as well. All right.
Yeah, give hints as to what these commands are.
Let me take a quick look.
We have referred to them in some way on the show.
There you
Yeah,
go.
these are all
right.
things from the show. They may
is
be
not
character
random
names.
words.
They're maybe phrases. There may be meta references. There's
At least one will give it to you if you're even remotely close.
Yeah, there are a couple that if you get it close, because the commands are text sensitive, so if you maybe miss a letter or two because of how it was phrased, we'll still work with it. But yeah, that's exclamation point and whatever the text you is that you think is secret. Good luck spamming our chat. I realize this is not a healthy thing to
Steve,
do.
Do you have that list in front of you right now? I
do.
Do you want to send it over to me so I can double check if you're busy?
Yeah, I certainly won't be checking chat ever because I never do. So thank you, Chris.
Oh, staring contest would be great. Oh man.
We can retroactively add that in. Yeah, you got it. Nick approved.
I actually expect the viewers to create better ones than I did, unfortunately.
They already did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like we should give Adek like an honorable mention.
I'm comfortable with that, Ada. Who do you want to give advantage to? Just put it into the chat, and then I'll keep a tab of who's getting advantage.
Or you can use it at your free random. At your.
Yeah, sure. I'll also give that 8 cast one for now. That's okay. Because I do like that. Staring contest would have been. I think I was trying to get to 15, and then I just petered out.
Yeah, I think this idea backfired on us. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, that would have been a good one. Damn.
Yeah. I will say that there's not many names. There's only one or two. All right. Just before anyone goes through our entire list of cast. All right, let me see. What else are here? Okay, cool.
They're gonna pull up like every NPC, like some of the ones from the new plan.
I said number 2 as a joke. I can't believe you actually put that.
Oh, I need to see this list.
I put it into our group hangout, so there is a list of 13.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, I gotta get my game face on.
Yep.
All right. Like I said, this is the last 3 episodes. We've got this episode, a episode that I have no idea when we're streaming because everyone's telling me that different things as to when that's happening, and then a last episode. So we're gonna get right into it. Hang out with us after the show for the after party starting around 10:30, where we'll talk shop if we have time. All right. I'm gonna just jump right into combat. You guys are engaged with the Crimson Tri-Blades. Currently, Krellis is working for you. The last amount was, I think, 20K. Is that right, or is it 25K?
I think it was 20, and I think
50.
I thought it was 15K. And
it
then
was 15, and then it went up to 50.
I offered 50 for him to end it right now, and he would take me with him or whatever like that, and he's like,
yeah, you'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, it was if the price went above it, you were out of luck. So that's where it went. Yeah, you guys are gonna have rough. Again, the character names, there is, I think, one character name actually utilized, and I mostly made it to be a Patrick joke. Just a heads up. It's not Patrick though.
It's not
Patrick has his own chat. All right, I'm going to start at the top of combat. We have Zero. You're currently engaged with 2 of the Crimson Tri-Blades. Halos, their leader, and Resnick, the bigger, bulkier muscle of the crew. And I'll take it away with you. Go ahead.
Do you want to go over initiative order so we can?
Oh yeah. Initiative order so that everyone has an idea of what's coming. Zero, followed by Seeker, then Rye, Miller, Krellis, Halos, Resnick, Gladow, and then Brawl.
And right now it is 0G. Miller did activate.
Oh, totally forgot about that. Cool.
I did not, because that's going to be my next turn.
All right, yeah, it is 0 gravity.
All right. So Zero is actually going to move away from the two engaging him back towards the turrets, so I can use the turrets to fire on them. Fully aware of attacks of opportunity incoming.
And don't care at all. All right.
Against all three, if they'd like.
We'll see how that goes. So,
three nat 20s.
oh, you legit just ran by them all, huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm serious.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna roll this in roll 20 so that my players can see it and they can complain about it to chat.
Beat of 40.
What was that?
It's a beat of 40.
Beat of 40.
Or get a nat 20.
Their to hit for melee is plus 22, so not super easy. Slash roll 1d
Live 39.
plus
It's
22.
plus 4. Not
I'm gonna
plus
do
5
this
from
3
mobility.
times. All right, bam, nothing. Bam. God, I threw out 2
Same
4s in a row. What is this bullshit? 33. It's still not enough.
None of those would have hit my normal armor class.
Yeah, all right. So all 3 of them swipe at you and miss. As you run by all of them and they realize that they're not able to hit you, I'm going to say that Brawl and Seeker probably notice it, but the 3 Tri-Blades look at each other through their helmeted masks. You can't make much out of their faces. They are fully protected in their kind of namesake body armor, this crimson armor. They do all look at each other, kind of look amongst the 3 of them, quick nod as you run past. And please take your next action.
I'm going to use whichever turret was able to hit me and fire it at them.
What one? So I've got a...
Well, there was only one of them actually had a long enough range.
All right. That was probably the plasma cannon. Well, 2 of them should have had range on you. There was one that was just really short. I think you want the Zero cannon. That's the line that shoots a line, and I believe
It also has your name in it.
yeah, true. I believe that is the bottommost cannon. Not that that matters because you can control them all remotely.
All right.
You'd be able to, using that, hit both of them. Yeah.
All right. Yep, I want to do that. And ranged attack.
It is just a ranged attack as normal. And
30.
30, and against their, let's see, this is going to be energy, right?
I imagine.
You see, yeah, you managed to hit at least one. I don't know if you have to roll twice. Give me a quick second about I don't know how lines work in Starfinder. Starfinder line, I don't know how to do this. Is this going to work? Hey, the line actually worked. When attacking such, make a single attack roll and compare it to the relevant armor class of all creatures in the line extending. Roll damage only once. Oof. If the attack fails to damage a creature obstacle hit in the line. Nope, you hit them both. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. The damage on the Zero cannon is I gave you this one. Oh, gross. It is.
Dustin, can
Yep.
we get a
Yeah.
ruling on that one?
Shadow actually did get one. He just spelt it wrong.
Where did he get for? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that in chat.
Yeah,
That's
I got him.
Well,
the secret command was Pie-Style, which is after Chris's butchering of Pistol, despite us saying it many times, which was the kind of short name for Pyramid Station Alpha, where our campaign started. I think it was either the very end of season 1 or into season 2 when
it
he
was
said this
end of
awful
season
thing.
1.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was happening most of season 1, and just most of us didn't realize what he was actually trying to say.
I guess maybe. I don't know.
I
Sorry,
wrote it down once, and that's just how it happened.
So Jason has found 2 of them so far, Chimera and Pie-Style.
You can
Oh, I didn't
give-
see the other one.
I said, hey, we got one, ding, 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 and then
Oh.
nobody said anything. I was like,
My bad. And Chimera is the one that I
Alright.
put in as a reference to Rye, because the little tag there is apparently not the father. So we've got Shadow. And Shadow, for those, you can basically just give rerolls to whomever you want. Any characters on screen, or you can stock them up and give them to Gurlith Durson. No, I did it wrong again. Gurlith Durson.
you got it right at the beginning of the episode, but then I said it wrong, saying
Stop
you could
it.
give it to him, and then
Just keeping some notes.
whoa, what? Why would we make that a command?
These are some fun callback references. I do appreciate this.
I do too.
I
love
put
this.
chat on the screen because I figured out how to get it on this one.
No, it's good.
No way.
Unfortunately, I didn't do as creative as the ones these guys did, so you got to think lowbrow, I guess.
I'm gonna have to edit probably a lot of this though.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Justin.
Oh, the one that
Because
we should have
Hit a
added.
Girl is
We're
not
gonna
lowbrow.
cut this. We're gonna cut this.
Oh
we're-
yeah, we should. Yeah,
What
I was
happened?
gonna say it, but Dustin's like, no, you're going too fast. Slow down.
yeah.
Say
yeah.
what?
We're gonna.
Well, we'll
cut
have
this.
more for the next time, right?
Oh, we're gonna cut this.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
didn't
add
realize
more.
you guys are saying that
We're
as
gonna
the
add more for
thing.
the next episode and then the last one.
Yeah, I'm happy to do some. Although we'll have basically just be able to steal from what people already did. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah,
but we'll
probably
figure it
Yeah.
No,
out.
it's fine. They gotta
alright.
remember what they did.
Whose turn is it? Are you done?
No,
Yes.
he still hasn't given me the damage.
Okay.
The damage was, I think I said 8d8. Yeah, it's 8d8 cold damage for the 0 cannon.
All right, and does it do my level damage? Like, is it the 8d8 plus 10?
Yeah, it's a you're not wielding it.
I am from my arm.
A party.
I'm just gonna say 8. Let's just do 8d8. I think that's gonna be enough to throw me off my game more so than anything.
46.
46. Gross. All right. I have their HP here somewhere. Halos begins bleeding from his army. You said 48?
6.
46. Oof. Oh, okay. He's at a certain health that I don't like. And the other one was Resnick. It looks like Resnick hasn't been. Oh no, he has been touched a little bit. All right. So this is this number minus that number I already forgot, and it's that number. Cool. He is not yet bloodied, but he's still not happy about that blast. And also, they both quickly look down at their remote controls, which were they clipped to their belts as they drew their blades, and notice they are both missing their weapon controls, which is not great for them. Righty then.
So how suspicious was their look at each other?
It was suspicious.
Can I look around for like bombs and things of that nature?
Dustin
Are we
died.
losing-
Dustin died.
I thought it was me. I was like, crap, come on.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut
That's a
this.
really neat motion blur effect. How do we afford
He
that?
looks like the running girl. It's like "Whoa." The guy getting out of the way of the camera.
I feel like Shadow just got another one.
Which one?
Third.
Damn, I'm muted. Shadows come close on a couple of them.
Yeah, we're gonna
Really,
hold
really
off for
so
a
ADEC
specific
also
one
has
on
come
that.
close.
Yes, Adek has come very close.
Yeah, he's gone.
Bye, Dusty. Yeah, you are
so-
pretty good at this.
Well, you all have advantages because you're like the 3 people that actually watch most weeks. So nice.
Where? So, anyways, how's everybody doing?
I'm good, kinda.
I'm Chris, kinda. What weapon do I have? Blue
I don't
Star
know.
Conqueror.
I want to see what this
can't-
gun does, though.
Isn't it the one I just fired?
Hey, ADEC got one.
Hey.
Nice.
That means both of you got 2 now, right?
Yep.
Pretty sure.
So
I know
who
there's
has
supposed to be a
con-
space there, but
Oh.
who has control?
Oh. So very close.
So I 2 things. My computer died. That was fun.
That's awesome.
Also, I found the actual weapons, so I lied to you a little bit as to what the cannon that you just used was. Technically, I'm not gonna make the math of it. It should have been 5d10, not 8d8. That is whatever. Oh no, sorry. 5d. No, it must have been 5d10. I wouldn't know the other one. I'm just gonna keep it as it was. You had fired a disintegrator cannon. That's my bad.
Hey, we got another one.
We got another one.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have
That's a-
5 done total.
Yeah.
Are you guys keeping track? I just lost
Oh,
my
yeah.
list. It shut down when I lost power because I didn't save it because I'm a piece of spoop. Ah, spoop would have been a good one.
Spoop,
Damn
yeah.
it.
They said spoop in the chat already.
yeah.
I'm the worst. Except that's Patrick.
Exclamation point, the worst. They got another one. No.
All right, let me get my stat sheets open. I'm
We
so
should have
sorry.
did this for
folks.
every episode. Chat is
I mean,
bumping.
I was
now-
actually gonna say this is probably something you should do on your stream, Nick. You know, come up with some
That's not
commands.
terrible.
Yeah, come up, I mean, it makes chat more interactive.
Yeah, but then it also spams chat with just those.
True.
I think there are ways to mitigate that, but you have to be mindful about it. All right, let me. I think I'm back up to snuff, except I'm not in Roll20. Zero, you've done some damage. You had asked me how suspicious their look was. I said very.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask to look around for like explosives or traps or things.
Go
they
ahead
could
and make a
activate to
perception
hurt
check
us.
from where you're at.
All right.
And for the record, as you're running past, your magnetic boots are locking into place and unlocking. But again, you are proficient in them and you're very fast anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal.
I think I went maybe a little over half my movement.
All right. In terms of what you see, yeah,
30
actually,
there.
when you're looking a little bit more carefully, you notice that a lot of these things seem to be rigged with additional devices that probably don't belong. And so far, every structure you can see that isn't nailed down, which is barrels on the map or shipping containers, that's what you can see from there, which are now free floating because of the 0G, all have on them extra little packages, which you quickly identify as explosives.
Oh,
Do
wow.
I seem to have access to the like detonation devices on the controls for the turrets?
Oh no, the controls are just for the weapons. It's like an actual Starfinder item for the mounted weapons, because those weapons are just traditional guns that you could buy or wield normally, but they are mounted, and that's what that controller's for. So these explosives are controlled by something else. And in your experience, frankly, it's likely they're wrist-mounted computers, which are literally attached to their armor. That's how you would have done it in
Sub
universe.
Zero. Zero, go get those arms.
All right, Zero, that was a move and an action. So Seeker, you are up.
All right. I am gonna let everybody know. Everybody look around. Everything's rigged to blow.
Oh, that would make it a spectacular explosion. Look at all the things around here. That's wow. That'd be very
We're
big.
close to those explosions, right?
That's true. Yes. Should I not fire this big gun? You think?
Fire away.
I mean, what are we doing?
It's good. It's good.
Okay, because I really wanted
Alright.
to shoot the gun. I
Is
shoot
it
the
that
gun.
wanna
one
see it.
actually just took control of?
Let me see. Which one did I tell you just used? The disintegrator.
Ooh.
Yeah, you had just used the disintegrator.
So I used the third gun, the one that I haven't used.
He used the third gun.
Oh, he already used the third gun. Oh, never mind then. He already shot it.
He probably should have been able to, because technically that one's only controlled by Gladow's control, but I'm gonna say that they made them so anyone can operate them just to be ease of use. So I think you've used the bomb one, which is the rad cannon. I don't think anyone's used. Oh no, sorry, the explode one. Which one's the bomb?
I used two of them. Two of the
Oh,
three.
okay. So
and
you
then-
used the rad cannon and the energy converter, and Zero just used the disintegrator, which just did a
Okay.
ton of damage and technically would do possibly more if you rolled it now. Whoops.
Just hit the
Ah.
fire button again. It's already got aim. It's already aimed perfectly.
I'll do it. Let's do it. Yes. Shoot it.
So as you were like, "Ooh, look at this!" It started moving.
That was
without
cool.
you.
I
You're
wanna
like,
shoot it. My turn. There you go.
Zero,
Right.
share.
So go ahead and make a ranged attack roll. Hopefully yours is garbage, because they can't take much
yeah,
more
it
of
is
that.
actually garbage. I'm
Well,
gonna have
he's
to
gonna
cut
be doing-
this. I don't have my sheet open because
Well,
I'm bad
You can start by rolling a
at
d20.
life. I could. Yes, you're right.
We know where it starts. We just don't know where it ends.
I don't usually have to shoot, so I don't have that one memorized.
Starts with a miss.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how easy it is for you to hit if your bonus is Garbo. Zero
it's-
just hit.
It is a plus 12. But
That's not so bad. You could.
do I get anything for the weapon? Does the weapon give an attack? any
No,
sort of
the weapon
bonus?
gives no bonuses.
Okay.
I think all you had to do was hit the fire button.
It's
Yeah,
like
basically you
my-
just
Oh, okay.
some triggers.
Uh,
Yo,
21.
miss on both.
Great.
So now they're ready for it. They both dodge out of the way as much as their magnetic boots will allow them to dodge in the 0G environment. And yeah, you still have a move action.
All right. See, this is why I use magic, because guns, they don't hit things. I can't hit
You're just
anybody with this
doing it
thing.
wrong.
Except for when you shoot Rye instead of
I
or
mean,
you
I
shoot
just
Brawl
proved that. I just
and blame it on Rye. You what?
I was about to say I just proved that gun works.
For now, I'm actually going to.
Was there explosives on the turrets as well?
Apparently, I hate Shadow. I missed that comment though. What was about the turrets?
Are there explosive on the turrets as well?
Explosive? Yes. Yeah,
Let's
specifically on the weapons themselves, there are these little packages that I eyeball quickly. Again, basically everything not nailed down, and the weapons themselves are not technically nailed down. Have explosives on them.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the barrels that are kind of near me, and I'm going to, if I can, probably next turn, try to get them out of here or roll them down.
Well, so again, they are free floating, so you could actually using
I
your
push
movement push them.
Yeah, I push them towards the kind of towards Rye, towards the outside.
All right. Sure. Roll me a strength check.
Oh, rolling all my favorites today.
I'm specifically calling you out here.
Strength. Okay, so I get a +0 for that.
Well, stop doing those kinds of things.
11.
All right, so that's not a super aggressive push. I will say that they move each 2 squares. So these are kind of a unit together right here. Ooh, I don't like how I did that.
I accidentally hit a macro and rolled a 20.
I noticed that. That sucks.
So
So if
these
we need a
two
pilot,
move to here is where they are for right now. Stop doing this. I have
Stop
it as the pen tool, the freehand, but it keeps drawing that shape. Okay, there we go. All right, so those are there right now, and they're going to move that fast for the rest of combat, and we'll see if it matters. But you have managed to push them out of the way, and that makes it Rye's turn.
yeah.
Currently, Krellis is on hire to the Crimson Tri-Blades for 20,000 credits.
And didn't they also say something like that's the highest? What's his name was willing to go?
Yeah, but
Yep.
we don't know that, do we? Or did we
They
hear that?
did yell that was as much as they were cleared for as of this time.
Okay. Hey, Krellis. Friend. I heard them mention that they can't go higher than 20. I can.
Me too.
We can.
Yo.
Make your offer.
More than them.
My offer 6 seconds ago still stands.
What was your offer 6 seconds ago?
56,500, and he gets me as his personal chauffeur to his dear old brother.
Make a
30,000 and a chauffeur to find your brother.
Okay, you want to do 30,000? All right, we'll do a 30.
I'm saving you money.
30K. Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy roll.
You can take my 20 from my accidentally misclick.
I shan't.
Dang it. Also, that was not an English language words.
I shan't care.
I'm having strokes. All right. What was it? Diplomacy?
You sure?
22
for no reason.
No
All right.
extra
For
D6.
no reason.
Oh,
Plus D6 or something like that. Do you get
no, that was bluff, intimidate, and sense motive.
Oh.
None of the above. All right, so you have convinced Krellis for the time being to fight for your cause. They give you a nod, and you still have 2 actions.
Yep. So I'm not going to be any use anywhere near people. So I'm going to use a resolve point, which brings me down to 1 apparently, to use Get 'em, which will take all. Where is the? Is this it?
1 resolve point?
He's been using them.
Oh.
Yeah. So what this does is Get 'em is in effect until my next turn. +1 for all
Enemies?
+1 morale bonus to attack rolls made against all enemies within 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to
It
call out
also-
a target.
It also what?
I thought you
I
had to
think
call
it's
out.
because he used the resolve point.
Yeah,
I used a
Oh.
resolve point because I'm beyond level 6, so it's
Gotcha.
all enemies within 60 feet. You also add it to attack rolls and damage.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So that's my movement. And then do I have anything in range from my angle to shoot at?
If you jumped, which I would allow as just part of your get 'em movement, you would be floating upwards, and then you would be able to see them. Again, it's 0 gravity, so you'd just be floating up, shooting, kind of like Matrix style.
That can't possibly end bad. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Cool. All right, so you basically just release your mag boots, jump up, yell "get 'em," and you start floating above the ledge, and you begin firing. Who you're shooting at?
Who's taking damage?
So
Blue and red.
far, it looks like the red dot and blue dot have taken damage.
Red
No,
dot's
all of them. I'm
closest.
sorry, all of them have taken damage.
Okay, does anyone look particularly fucked up?
Yeah, the red dot, who you
Red
know
dot.
is Halos, their leader,
Red
he
dot.
is bleeding heavily out of his
Yep.
armor.
Shoot at the red dot.
Sure, make your roll, please.
Do I get my own bonus for get 'em?
Yes, I just looked it up.
Oh, good.
and your
Then
allies.
I will be rolling a shoot roll.
Yeah.
With that +1. Oh, I do not give myself 13 resolve points.
LOL.
20.
Miss.
That's not gonna. Yeah.
All right. You miss, looks at you, and kind of just shrugs you off, dismisses you immediately.
As I
and
float
that-
off into the sunset.
Brings it to Miller's turn.
All right, Miller's gonna do much the same. He's going to let go of his mag boots, jump, kind of lay down, aim a shot with his BF cannon, and fire a shot. But because he's used his move already, he cannot target.
Okay.
But he does get the +1, so it's gonna be this plus an extra one.
Sure.
Total of 30.
And is this KAC?
That's at. That is. It's going to be.
I feel like it has to be energy.
Yeah, it's a plasma weapon. It has to be energy. EAC.
EAC? All right, that hits. What's the damage?
Uh,
Who are you targeting? I'm sorry.
Red.
Red, okay. Halos.
Is
yes.
that an AoE weapon?
No. My last one exploded. This one is just 5d10 plus 10. Let's see. Range damage, cannon, boom. 39 damage.
Okay, yeah, he does not like that at all. Oh, I have to do math now because that's a pain in the balls. You said 39?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're blowing chunks off of his armor. You're seeing pale, sickly flesh underneath that is mostly bloodied and charred.
Yum.
Oh,
Where are you moving to, by the way? You can complete your move as well. So like as you're kind of like pushing yourself off.
Well, then I will. I'll use the recoil to hit the wall, and then use my mag boot, so I stick to the wall. So I'm actually like up against the wall, kind of like this.
You want to be back in the room, or do you want to be up like kind of above?
Oh, is
like,
that? Oh, that's a door. Okay, yeah. So yeah,
just up on the wall?
yeah, up on the wall.
Perfect. Yeah, cool. You got your Spider-Man shot going. All right, Miller, that's move and shoot. So Krellis is up. Krellis currently does not work for the bad guys. Krellis, seeing that Halos is bloodied, decides to help out Brawl, who usually needs help. Krellis has a jetpack as shown previously. They turn it off because they no longer need to utilize it. They simply are floating, pull up their hand cannon, and they pull the trigger. As soon as they pull the trigger, their jetpack fires in an equal amount in the opposite direction, keeping them perfectly in place. This is a professional at work, folks.
Look, goes, wow, that's pretty nice you got there, huh?
And the roll for this one was redonkulous, plus 28 to hit.
Wow.
Can you even miss?
No, actually, I can't. Ooh, I can, and I did.
Wow.
My guess is right there.
Hey, someone
Don't
want to give him
roll.
advantage?
No way, I'm keeping this roll. This roll is awesome. Hey, Brawl, I'm going to try and hit you. This is going against your armor class now. So what happens is pulls the trigger, fires perfectly balanced. However, apparently Gladao was expecting it and slightly shifts to be putting you in between you and the blast, or her and the blast. Let's see if this hits your armor class. Are you
Nope.
kidding me? Does a 30 hit your KAC?
No.
That's
No.
so fitting. So
Man, we've
fitting.
been scared of Krellis this entire time.
I just rolled a 1 and a 2.
Not
Who am
Brawl,
I?
for once.
Against.
Brawl, probably.
Ah, damn it. All
Yeah,
right.
does this ping off Brawl's armor, or does Brawl's just miss?
All right, so Halos' turn. Halos
You didn't
audibly
answer
to.
Mike's question.
Well,
Yeah.
sorry, what was Mike's question?
Does it hit his armor and bounce off, or does he miss?
I'm gonna go with a miss. Maybe Krellis manages to nudge the gun out of the way to not hit a employer at the moment.
Right.
All right, and all right. So Halos gets on the comm, doesn't change channels. He's now talking on a different communicator other than the one you guys are kind of all conversing over. Or I guess he's just shouting at you guys, right? Because this is not atmosphere or anything. So he turns out he talks to his wrist, and he says, "Hey, Gerson, I'm gonna need a lot more money to keep your bounty hunter hired. You think you can float us 40K to get Krellis to actually do what we initially paid them for?" You hear a garbled reply back, and Halo says, I mean, it would significantly sway the outcome of the battle. He makes a diplomacy check. And
I do want to note that while he's trying to talk, Miller is screaming as loud as he can. Hey, you can hear him! Hey, we're gonna come and kick your ass! Hey, we're here!
there's no one close enough to really hear the response,
Who cares?
but Halos' shoulders slump a little bit, and instead he says, "All right, Crimson Tri-Blades, let's do this. Jet stream attack," and they're going to begin to do some shenanigans. They all,
We're in an anime now.
yeah, we are directly riffing on Gundam.
I didn't know.
It is direct riff on Gundam.
I don't
What
watch
happens
Gundam.
is Halos is going to start off the attack by doing some shenanigans. So first, he again has mag boots, steps towards these containers that are now floating up, and jumps towards them. And he begins running, similar to how Miller's on the wall, running against them. And as he does, he pushes them with his feet so that they aim at Rai. There are 4 containers now coming at Rai. Let's do.
It's not good.
1, 2, 3, and I guess it would be this one 4.
Strength check to see how fast they move.
Yeah, we're gonna do a strength check. So we're gonna slash.
I mean, it's not going to be as bad as Seeker, but
That's just without even their strength bonus, which I'm pretty sure is high. +8. Yeah, they're moving fast enough. So they'll be converging on Rai in a second. He ignores them after running on them, lands back on the platform, and continues moving to Brawl. Brawl, he makes an attack check as normal. Roll 1d20 plus. I don't know their attack bonus anymore. It's really annoying when my computer dies. +22, so I don't know if this can even hit you that well. Bam, a 37 against your KAC.
No.
No.
My KAC.
All right. However, you are now focused on this attack because he came in, he got as big as he could into your vision and
Taunted.
swipes
Okay.
down. This gives you an effect. I need you to roll a, I think this would be a will save. Can you roll me a will save?
24.
24? No, that's fine. You are managed to not be mesmerized by this attack. Next up is Resnick. Resnick, the big thug-looking fella that was with him, charges in as well. As he moves, he pushes a button on his. You know what? He doesn't need to do that. He'll charge in. He just charges in, and he actually. Ooh, I made him small by accident. He jumps on his Halos's shoulders and launches himself over you. So he is now behind you and flanking, and he's going to make the same attack roll. And as he's like running up, he yells over to Gladow and he says, "Enough of this Gerson dude, call the boss." And he makes a roll. 34 plus flanking is 36, so that's going to be a miss. But again, he's attempting to mesmerize you with his acrobatics. Can you please roll me another will save?
He's peacocking.
Yes.
23.
23. What is this guy's character level?
At least 4.
No, it's 10. 10, 5. What was your last roll? Your last roll was a 24? Yeah, all
Yeah.
right. 25 is the target. Or sorry, 24 is the target. 24? I probably should have been 25. That's fine. So you missed this one, right? Because it was a 23?
Yeah.
All right. So you're taking a deduction. This is similar to how Zero's trick attack works. You don't add your dex bonus to your armor, if any.
Okay.
Your AC, sorry. Do you
That's
have
fine.
any dex bonus?
Yeah, plus 3.
Okay. All right, you have take away the 3 from your EAC for the next attack, and Gladow does one thing. First, she pushes an explosion button icon that you can clearly see on her command thing. So those boxes begin exploding at Rye. We'll get to that in a second. And she channels over to another phone contact and says, "Hey, Mr. Mayor, we're gonna need a little bit more money to fry these guys. Though your bounty hunter friend isn't participating." Over the comm brawl. Can you roll me a perception check?
Perception. That is a 26.
All right, you hear pretty clearly a voice that is slightly jumbled, but a little familiar to you. With another perception check in the next round, you might be able to identify the voice. Comes back and says, "Take what you need. It's fine. Get this done." And she calls out, "Krellis, I got 50K with your name on it if you shoot these dudes next time. How's that?" That was actually a pretty good roll, finally. Krellis shrugs and says, "Who's paying?" And Gladow says, "The mayor." And Krellis nods and is no longer on your team for however long that lasts.
The mayor?
You heard it.
Mayo? What? Sorry, we don't have any of
Horse?
that.
Bad horse, bad horse.
Yeah, no.
My horse is amazing.
That was
All right.
Slick.
that was
Now
for next
Gladow
time.
had pushed the button on her detonator, which explodes the 4 containers at Rye. Rye, I'm going to need you to make 4 separate reflex saves as you try to dodge these things in air.
4?
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead and make them in order.
1.
What?
Oh, hold on. I did one of those wrong. So 18. The second one is also 18. Third one is probably going to be 18. 28.
All right, the 28 definitely makes it. I'm trying to find the actual. These are too low level. Where did the explosion go?
24. 18, 18, 28, 24.
Their leader isn't Alden Stoyer, is it? The mayor. Was he the mayor or was he he was a magistrate?
Some people might call that a mare. I don't know. Hey, what's the reflex save on grenades, Chris? Remind me, please.
It is. Oh, I actually have the page up right here-ish. It is 10 plus half the grenade's item level plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, thank you. All right, so it is start off 10
Yep.
plus 8 plus, as you said, dex mod?
Yeah, plus half the grenade level plus your dex modifier.
All right, and the dex mod for this person is another 5 plus 5. All right, so the save was 23, and I think you made 1 over 23.
I made 2 over 23.
Cool. All right, so you're going to take half damage from 2 of these and full damage from 1, and the damage for this is, oh Christ, which one is this? Some of these could be really bad. What's your total health there, boss?
52 stamina.
52 stamina.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's make this an actual appropriately leveled item. No
Did
need
you
for
just
you
do
to
a level
die.
16 grenade?
What was that?
Did you just do a level 16 grenade?
Yeah. Yep.
I was going to say,
That's
you know,
Why?
we're level
A lot of
10, right?
damage.
Yeah. I'll cut that down a little bit. Let's do something that doesn't actually kill you.
Well, keep in mind if you do too low a level, what is it? Since you need 2 of them to hit.
I got it. / roll 4d8 times 4 is what it's going to be. All right, so you'll have missed which rolls were successful. You had the last 2 rolls.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 10, 6, so that's 16,
55 damage.
35,
55 damage.
Thank you, 55 points of damage.
55.
And then the propulsion, because you are floating in midair, pushes you backwards. We'll say probably to about here, pushing you close to the edge of space.
It's fine.
You don't have anything sort of jetpacky, so floating deep into space might be problematic for you. I don't know how you're going to reorient yourself. You may have some ways to do it. Feel free to abuse
Can't I
physics.
just turn on my mag boots again?
You are above the floor. They are not. No.
Chris, we got another one.
You are at least 40 feet above the floor.
Oh, that would be bad for my knees.
So you're going to keep floating in that many speeds. That was 4 squares. You'll be floating 4 squares
Spirit of
every time it
Shirkat.
gets to Gladow's turn.
I just shout out, I'm out of combat.
All right. And those explosions are all done, so they
Rex,
cannot
you
be
might
used.
have incoming.
All right, we're getting pretty messy there. All right, so that was the 3 of them. Brawl, you're up.
Okay. Well.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. She didn't make her melee attack because you have that negative. I'm sorry about that.
Oh.
Melee.
Oh yeah, and I
You're
did.
gonna move.
That was. Oh, I can't do that. There we go. So it's a 31 against your new adjusted AC.
No.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't. She's not able to get it through. All right,
Okay.
now your attack. Sorry about that.
All right. Well, Brawl's gonna try to take something out of the classic playbook, old school, if we will. He's surrounded by 3 people. That's where Brawl wants to be,
Whoa, okay.
in the mix against everybody. So Brawl's just gonna go for a nice old-fashioned punch, and let's see what happens on the first one. If so, it's gonna be more fun. Does a 25 hit?
25 hit. I realized I was looking at the wrong armor class for some of those. Is this against KAC?
Yes.
No, 25 does not hit.
All right, community, we need some help. Brawl needs 5 advantages.
Please help! Help! Don't, guys. You people who have been watching up until now, don't let Brawl go out this way. Use those advantages you just got.
I'll give it a second. Does anyone want to throw a bone to Brawl and give him another roll on this attack? I don't know how many dice we can use.
Adek gave him 2.
We got a bid for 2.
All right.
Easton was gonna be a jerk though.
That's because he's got my back, not yours. I do appreciate this. All right, yeah. Go ahead and use 1 advantage from Adek.
26.
26
Come
actually
on.
hits. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Their KAC is 26 exactly.
Cool.
So what happens?
Oh,
You
yeah,
actually
Oh yeah,
have
what
a-
happens on a hit?
Who were you hitting first?
The one directly in front of me, so red person.
Oh crap. Okay.
What you mean, oh crap?
Well, he's got 27 health left. Go ahead and make your damage roll or whatever you're doing. I don't know how your attacks work. I know you've done some shenaniganery and I haven't really seen it.
Shenaniganery. Yep, that's a good way to put it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3d10, and then
Could you not?
I am, and then we'll see how much I add for everything else. Okay. 37 damage.
All right. So the damage alone there is enough to knock him out. Describe a non-fatal kill.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I got cleave.
People die when they're killed.
I got greater cleave, So we're going to the next one.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. So, could you actually do me a favor? Let's stick with him for a second. And I'm just going to say,
Okay.
so you start off by uppercutting Halos just directly in the chin, and it is a solid connection. It looked a little dodgy at first, but you got it there in the end. And I'm going to say, depending on an opposed strength check, you knock him off his mag boots.
Okay.
He rolled an 18 plus his strength, which is 8. So it's actually pretty high. That's a 26. If you can beat a 26, you've knocked him off his boots.
Just raw strength, or
Yeah, it's a d20 plus your strength.
then that is 19. So nope.
Okay, all right. So you don't manage to make a flying. However, he does go limp for a hot second, and I'll come back to him as you continue. As after your uppercut, your successful uppercut, you keep punching. I assume you're going at green dot next, which is Gladal.
Yup.
All right.
27.
Hits.
So we got more damage.
Shadow got another one.
Was it? It wasn't the one I'm worried of, is it?
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, Patrick.
I was gonna give him all the girl Thurston.
All right. So what was the damage on this one?
Hold on, calculating. 44.
Jeepers. All right, hold on. She's not as hurt as everyone else. There's a solid connection. You're oof. And we get this number minus 44. Okay. And you said greater cleave, right? So you keep going?
Yep, I spend a resolve point to keep going.
All right.
26.
26, another hit.
All right. Let's go.
You've hit more in this fight than any other fight you've been in.
35.
35 against my blue dot friend. He's also not as badly hurt. That's not so bad. And that leaves them at this number. All right, yeah. So in that one, I'm gonna, you know what? Go ahead and give me an anime style. Describe your attack here as you hit all 3 back to back to back, and one of them goes a little limp, like it's just a momentary stun.
Okay, so I attack. Oh my god! As I knock stuff over on my desk that I probably should have cleaned up. I'm good. I'm good. Nothing crazy over there.
Plus, it's not liquid.
So the first one, as you described, was an uppercut right to the red dot person, Halos. Following through with that uppercut, he does like a nice little pirouette thing, which you guys have never really seen him do before. It's very interesting.
Style points.
Yeah,
You hear from Seeker.
And you're still in your powered
I
armor,
sure
right?
am.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear.
So he does like a nice little pirouette and brings the other arm forward around to attack the green target there, who is unnamed, right? Maybe something like that. And then after the pirouette, he finishes his spin while facing the blue person. And then he kind of like dashes forward a little bit at the blue person, but just as a fake out. And then he goes for a right hook, misses, but follows through with a left hook to the face.
And kidney punch was garbed.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, solid hits all around.
Oh, yeah, that was.
And as you're done, and you kind of like let the dust settle, Halos shakes its head and kind of gets back, supporting his own weight again. Fortunately, the weightlessness didn't affect him too much thanks to the boots. And he puts his hand to his head for a quick second. There is just blood pouring out of a crack in the glass of his helmet. You have severely messed him up. Some of you may recognize a combat ability known as Keep Fighting was utilized.
Oh, damn, I remember getting punched like that too. That hurts. I don't think he had power armor on at that point. No, did he? Yes, I think he did.
Probably not as good power armor. All right, so we're going to go to the top of the combat order. 0, you are up next, and yeah, we'll go with that.
Zero really likes his new toy, so he's gonna push the button again.
Might as well. You can hit both of them in a row. Sure.
Yep. That won't the line doesn't mess up with anything like that.
No. It's a direct line.
Okay.
Where
a
is
straight line.
Zero? I don't see. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
He doesn't need to be near the guns to utilize them.
Yeah. So. 23.
Oh, thankfully you miss. They both kind of lean in different directions, and the blast just takes out a wall behind them. Reveals a storage closet that has nothing exciting in it because I didn't plant anything in there.
I kind of look over at Seeker. What did you do to the gun?
I don't know.
All right, I like it. As that accusation is bandied about, Seeker, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to. Can I hit them both with an arcing surge? It's just a line ability. Can I hit them?
Yeah, a lot.
The red and green. Oh, red's already dead, right?
No, he's back.
Oh, he's badly hurt.
He
used
was
the-
dead.
Yep,
He's back now with limited HP.
Cool.
Yeah, he used
All
the
right.
thing that whatchamacallit used, sheer cat.
So in that case, I'm going to use arcing surge and try to hit him and the one below him.
All right. Do you need you need to roll to hit?
It is a. Let me actually bring it up. I was asking before I had it up. I'm bad at this. Let's see.
Steve got one.
Arcing surge is a reflex half.
Okay, so you have to hit. All right. So first,
Yep.
What happens as soon as you target and you shoot out your spell, you see something glowing in the chest of their armor, and they get a chance to counterspell.
Oh.
It is, I must attempt a dispel check. 1d20 plus half the amulet's item level plus your key ability score modifier. So that is going to be pretty hefty.
Yeah, it is. Damn, that's nasty.
It's a once per day effect, so you will not be slowed down again. But it is so the item level is 13, which makes it 6. So it is 1d20 plus 6 plus the soldier's score. Their best score, I'm assuming, is strength. Where is that?
What do they have to beat?
8. What was that?
What do they have to beat?
Does it say?
Oh, you said it's a dispel, right?
Yeah, it is dispel magic. It works.
Oh, it
dispel
just says
magic.
it's just dispel magic. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if can you use that on an attack that's happening at you.
It actually says this
you
specifically
can,
says
can't
it's a magical item known as a captive star amulet. You'd probably recognize it as soon as you see it.
The dispel check with the DC is equal to 11 plus the spell's caster level.
Yeah.
And
that was a level. That was level.
Whoops.
3 spell.
I rolled a 27. I think he probably cancels it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So Halos's captive star amulet glows brightly and then fades. He is no longer able to use it for the day, but he does successfully counter your spell. If you guys get a hold of these, you are able to utilize them by using resolve points. So this can be a super useful tool if you can take them off their bodies. Also, Seeker, you got hosed. I'm really sorry.
Let's look for those self-destruct buttons. Because Dustin's probably doing that.
Okay, cool. So that was
The
on
barrels
both of them.
that you push
They both
keep
did it.
flying through space. So I'm assuming if the first one counters the spell is gone. Yes. To end one
I have no
ongoing
idea.
spell that isn't cast on a creature object. Yeah. So it looks like it's ended.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then I'll use my move action to move the other 2 barrels that are kind of closer to 0, like the ones that are below me.
Yeah. And where are you pushing those?
Push them towards outside still.
Okay. Make a strength check.
All right. Where is? Oh, I'm on roll 20. Duh. 16.
All right, so we'll call that 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. So they are flying by here. They are technically now providing cover from the guns as to where they're floating. All right. And
With that, Seeker just pouts. Well, I give up. I'm just not. You know what? I'm just not shooting anything anymore.
I'm sorry, Seeker. I needed to give them some sort of protection. I just didn't expect Zero to be killing them so much. I don't know why. Right, you're up. How are you getting
didn't
out of there?
expect Zero to be killing them so
Yeah.
much.
I'm doing some work. Brawl's doing some work. It's just not.
I'll be honest. Actually, Zero hasn't hit them more than once, right?
Yeah, no, I only hit them once. Just
No, it's not that bad. I'm mostly exaggerating. Rye, you are up.
Yeah.
What are you doing as you're free floating away?
Am I still floating backwards?
Oh yeah, that is how zero gravity works.
Am I gonna hit the wall? I'm
There's
not
no
going
wall.
very
The door's
fast,
open.
right?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
going into outer space in a sec.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take a look at something heavy I have that I can throw away from
I'm really
me.
hoping you just detonate a grenade behind you.
Why would I do that?
It'll throw you the other way.
Yeah, so will any force that I push backwards.
Yeah, but are you able to throw force enough that beats an explosion at your face? Because that's what's sending you backwards.
I have an analog gun. I shoot backwards. Pew, pew, pew. I
Yeah,
shoot
right,
in an
analog.
angle that points me gently to the ground.
Sure, I'll say you
That-
hit
that-
ground
that
somewhere
works.
hereabouts.
I turn on my mag boots.
As you shoot your gun, you hear from across the room. Yeehaw!
I'm not sure that's the same gun.
I
That's
turn
just-
on.
It's just Nate.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry.
I
That was
turn
just
on
habit.
my mag boots.
Your mag boots are on there, boss.
Yep, just saying.
Yeah, you're on.
'Cause everyone else is taking their turn and mine, so just wanted to get that in there.
I was responding to what you had done.
It's called banter.
I'm kidding.
You have a move
Just
action
kidding.
still, Patrick.
Do I know?
Well, you just fired a gun, which is a combat, or a standard action. So now you have.
I look up to see what Miller's doing.
mounted on the wall, like a
Like a
trophy.
sniper with a big gun.
Sure.
like a spider pig.
And what was this thing over here? Some
That's
sort-
a cargo loader.
It could be used to do things, right?
Sure.
Would it work in this 0G environment?
Yeah. It's actually designed to work in the zero G environment.
I'm in it.
Cool. All right. So you use it to strap in, and we'll figure out how that works when it comes back to you.
Yeah, that sounds like
Out
your
of
problem.
curiosity, when I was looking around the room, did I see explosives in it?
You didn't look behind it, so no.
Does it have a flamethrower attachment to it?
It does now.
Oh, nice.
Miller, you're up.
Miller kind of wipes a tear from his eye. Bro, that was beautiful. I gotta get my head in the game.
Look, Zero kind of just brings up, are you guys gonna?
Yeah, right.
Back on our-
Krellis, I got 56,500 on me. Offer still stands. You get this and me.
Roll diplomacy for me.
See that? I saved you some money.
Diplomacy. Ooh, my diplomacy is not actually half bad. It's this plus 15. 16.
Yeah, Krellis responds back, I'm not quite that cheap. An extra 6,000 isn't enough to turn me away. Sorry, Miller. I won't shoot you first if it helps.
Miller shrugs, still kind of looking down the barrel of his gun, but this time he activates his yes. He does activate his tracking on Greeny Boy there. And he's going to use his overcharge. So he flips a couple switches, turns a few screws. The gun whirs really loudly and then makes a loud pop as it fires off a very, very big shot at 27 against his EAC.
Hits.
Oh, yeah, baby.
hitting?
Man.
You said green dot, right? So Gladau?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Range damage. So 37 plus, what is overcharge? For an additional 2d6 damage. All right. So a total of 40 damage.
Oof. All right. Yeah, she's now like the blast from that clears away parts of her armor, and again, you're just leaving these folks bloodied and charred. It's like they're wearing stormtrooper armor every time you enter the fray.
Wow, that felt good. That felt good, guys.
That was a nice shot. I wish I could make a shot like that.
Well, I can teach you how to use a gun. If you could teach me how to use more magic.
Absolutely. Why haven't we done that yet? Why haven't Well, we haven't really
No
had much
sound.
time.
I don't know. Why haven't we?
I couldn't like add on to Miller's proposal of money, could I have? Or do I have to
No,
wait
I'm
till
trying to make
mine?
it on your round. Otherwise,
Okay.
I could have the enemies doing the same thing.
Yep.
Are any of you hurt?
Yeah, slightly.
No, it's
Rise
not.
hurt pretty bad. Zero got shot once at the very beginning when he was found out by Krellis.
I'm hurt a little
actually
bit.
Really good.
You know what? Can Krellis hit you? Let me take a quick look at Krellis' thing. Maybe Krellis will just
No,
try to
not.
go mano y mano with Zero. Can we do this? What's your armor class against
Plus
KAC?
20.
What?
KAC? 35.
35. Oh yeah. It can hit you.
You already did.
Yeah, but it can hit you pretty hard. What's better, 8d8 or 4d10? So that's a max of 40, and
8d8.
that's what was that?
8d8 by and large.
Yeah, all right, we'll do 8d8 then. All right, so, which is just the pistol again. All right, I guess that's what we're gonna do. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like going after Zero has never worked out for me. Does Krellis have any offensive? So sharpshoot and hit and run. I don't really know what those do, but I'm sure they just
Ooh,
factor in
trick
there.
attack.
Folk, I don't. It's a. I don't think this is an operative. I've got focused damage, which is an additional 2. What's focus fire then? Let's do that. Starfinder focus fire.
I think that's for if you're in a group.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think.
When you make a full attack with a ranged weapon, you may make both attacks with a -3 penalty instead of -4, as long as they target the same creature. Once you have the soldier's onslaught class feature, you can use this ability with it, making 3 attacks against the same creature at a -5 penalty. Oh yeah. All right. So she just opens up, or they open up and they just fire 3. Again, they're using their jetpack to calibrate them so they don't move in space, and they just take aim at Zero and they pull the trigger 3 times. And we said this is plus 28, so -5 is plus 23. That's math. So / roll 1d20 plus 23, and we'll do this 3 times. 24. Oh, you bitch. You absolute bitch.
Nat 1?
Guys, I didn't know anybody could be worse than Brawl.
I'm gonna say the misfire. What is this gonna do? I want it to hurt the enemies this time. I'm just gonna say takes out one of the gun emplacements. Just completely eviscerates that last cannon there. Instead, misses it entirely. Rolls again. Hopefully higher than a 2. This is the second shot. 33, which I still don't think is enough to hit.
Nay.
And last one. And nothing. So no damage, just smoking craters in the wall behind you. Krellis frowns inside the helmet. Well, not really. There's not really anything inside the helmet, but that's okay. Krellis looks disappointed in itself. Damn it. All right. I'm glad I fired 3 times, because that first one would have just been nat 1 anyways. I'm getting my arse kicked there. All right. Let's do...
I mean, you said it yourself. You shouldn't have aimed at 0.
Nah, I know. Any other one with 3 shots, I probably could have taken you guys down a lot. I think I'll have to pivot on that one. All right. After Krellis is the other folks. We've got Halos, Resnick, and Gladau. I don't think they have anything special when they are low on health. I don't think I gave them anything special for that other than ways to stay in the fight. I don't think Hammerfist does anything cool.
It's really just, flavor.
What is Hammerfist?
Yeah. So
you have it, right?
It's when you come down like this.
Yeah, and it's an unarmed attack, which they're not doing against you. All right. He is just going to make. Let's see. Can I do anything with his? All right. So all right. So he's bleeding out. Really, is what this is. And he kind of looks at Brawl, who's the closest one to him, and he says, "Listen. I don't really want to die here for this. Have you guys even met this Gerson person? Damn it. Have you guys even met this Gerson person?
No, we've
Gerson
not.
person.
What was that, Brawl?
No, we've not met him.
I would say we never met him in the academy.
No, you wouldn't have. No. You know he's gone insane, right? Like he has just lost his mind.
Yeah, we knew that when he broke apart Pistol and threw him into several planets.
Pistol?
Pistol.
But like you don't understand. He'll take apart this entire station if it means getting rid of you guys. You're his biggest scapegoat.
That's why we're trying to kill him.
He's breathing heavy. He's like,
now, would you mind putting your weapons down so we could go, take care of him?
You can help.
Won't be crazy for much longer.
I'm gonna forklift you to death soon.
Who wants from across the road?
Fork you.
Who wants to make a diplomacy roll against him?
I mean,
Try.
Yeah.
The one with the
Yeah, not
highest
me.
charisma score.
I do have the highest charisma score.
Talk to him, Captain. See, they look like they might be able to put their weapons down.
I'm gonna make him a will save against your diplomacy roll.
That's not how that works.
I'm aware, but it's how I'm gonna give the DC basically.
Okay, well you're gonna have to. Hold on. Bluff
Hey,
is a
Adek
20
got
plus-
it.
What happened?
Adek got one of the secret commands.
Oh,
Which was family friendly.
Did not PG, not family friendly, but
That's
not
funny.
just family friendly.
all right. So he's saying Derlith, Gerson, yada yada yada.
He's saying Derlith is crazy. He doesn't really want to die for this.
Okay. Then I can go with threaten. I can do intimidate. That'll be
Again,
better.
it's a straight up diplomacy. Like you're trying to convince him. A threatening won't work with these thugs.
That's not how that works. But okay.
No, but like it is. It totally is. You can't just threaten. You could try and threaten, but he's got nothing against him. He's not scared of you.
Yeah.
He's scared of Gerson.
Okay. I don't know how to do diplomacy with this guy. I'm trying to think of something to say off the top of my head. Yada yada yada. Okay. Well, if you put down your arms now and let us finish this, Gerson won't be a problem for you anymore. And we could have a network that maybe sees to it that he doesn't get to you if for some reason he survives, which he won't. We're gonna kill him dead. Maybe with this new forklift.
All right, roll your diplomacy check. The check is not too hard. It's 15.
Then I beat him.
Do you beat him automatically?
Yeah.
Roll how high?
All right. Diplomacy 18.
Rye has flashbacks to the power
I got a
force trying
20.
to talk them down.
All right. 20 and
20 total or just
20 total.
all right. Halo says
Meaning I think I rolled a 2.
he looks over at Brawl and he puts his hands up and he takes a step back and he's like, you know what? I'm out. Guys, let's go. Resnick, Gladow, come on, let's do this. And on Resnick's turn, because Halos is opting not to take his, Resnick pushes a command in his armor and says, I always knew you were a coward. You hear a muffled scream from inside the cracked helmet of Halos, and he slumps once again. There is just armor standing there.
I didn't do that.
Like limp, floating in zero gravity in any direction that it was kind of aimed at, as apparently he's been killed by Suit Command. And let's see, can I make him stand? Yeah, he just takes a step around you, and he makes an attack with you being flanked. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Not enough. 8 plus 22 is 30, which does not hit you, I believe.
Nope.
Oh, plus another 2, so 32.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Completely misses. All right. My next enemies are all magical, just so you guys know. You guys
Oh,
suck.
great.
All right. Next is Gladow. Gladow is going to try 2 full attacks on you. Just, again, swinging at you twice, which
Don't forget your
is
minuses.
-4, correct?
Yep.
So plus 18, I think is what it is.
At a plus 18, I think that was already a poor choice.
Yeah. So
he has, like, a
34
30.
doesn't hit, I assume.
Nope.
I don't think that hits any of us.
Yeah, all right. She ends up cutting Halos's armor in half. So he dies completely. Like there is no coming back from that. As half of him floats up like away from the rest of his body that's still magnetized down. And she curses and says, "All right, this is gonna be it." And let's see. Do I need to do anything else for them? No. All right. Cool. And Brawl, you're up.
All right. So Brawl is going to go for another fantastic cleave attack.
Cleavage attack. That's inappropriate.
That's not what I said. Don't turn that into a thing. I've already got too much going against this character. All right. So starting off against the Bloomin.
Yeah, that's Resnick, the muscle.
That's a 28 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And now, no, we didn't just add that in. We don't improv and then add commands immediately.
It could, I just don't.
Oh man, that got me. That tickled me.
That's gonna be 36 damage.
36, which is not so bad for him. Yep.
And then I'm going to attack the green person with my
Good girl.
That is 32.
Okay. She's not looking great. Yeah, that's another. You basically punched her in the solar plexus again, slightly off center, so you're hitting her kidney from the front. Right? Is that? I guess that's not solar plexus, huh? No.
Gave her,
all right. Well,
gave her a reach around kidney punch.
well, mostly he's just doing it from the front. He's hitting her so hard that her kidneys are quivering, and she's doing not great. Coughs up blood that splatters the inside of her helmet.
To the green person?
Yeah.
I didn't even give you the damage yet.
I thought you just told me the damage.
38?
Oh, that was to hit?
No.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, roll your
the
damage.
first numbers
Yeah,
were
it's
against the
38
blue
damage.
guy.
Yeah, I did that damage right. I thought you just rolled damage again. My bad.
No. So I did the blue person and did 30, might have been 38 damage, but if so, I did another 38 damage to the other person.
Yeah, you just said that. What the hell are you talking about? You hit the blue guy first, and then you rolled damage on the second one. Yeah, you hit her.
Oh, well, I had to roll to hit again. So
Yeah,
I rolled to hit, and then I did 38 damage.
Man, I need you back on roll 20 so you can start rolling ones and twos like me.
I am on roll 20.
I don't see you
I have it
rolling on
open
roll
right
20.
here.
You
I'm
ain't
not
rolling.
rolling in roll 20.
Obviously, that's what I meant, dude.
Anyway, the flavor for this this combat here, this interaction, if you will,
this assault
interaction is how I'm going to describe it. So Brawl, ready to go in his stance. He's facing the green person still. He does kind of like the kung fu thing where he just brings up a fist to the back with his backhand and hits the person behind him, and then just a straight jab to the green person in front of him with his
yeah, and basically because you're also blocking their sword attacks as they come in at you with their energy swords, so you're like not only you're getting the block back and then you're kind of thrusting in and punching. Yeah, this looks great. You're basically having like a John Wick style fight here while everyone's just taking pot shots within. It's working great. All right. I guess not John Wick. Sorry, John Woo is what I meant to say. John Wick's the gunfighting guy. John Woo is the action movie guy, right?
Yeah, Brawl is not Keanu Reeves.
No. You were definitely more Romeo Must Die going on here.
Oh, that's a good movie.
All right. Then you also have a move action if you'd like, unless that's a full round action for you.
Nope, not a full round action, but I'm not gonna do a move.
Don't know why you would. All right, Zero, you're up.
All right. Well, now that my favorite turret's destroyed,
Oh.
right? Because that's the
Yeah, I had to give myself a little bit of a bonus, Michael. Come on.
fails to hit me and destroys my toy. All right. Where are those boxes?
They are
this
still
one
right
and
there.
this
Yeah, they're
one?
still basically blocking your line of sight to Resnick.
All right. So Zero's just gonna move slightly and take a shot at blue.
Sure. Yeah, go for
Okay.
it. Oh, sorry. Red is Resnick. Gladao is blocked from your shot.
What's the trick attack? Is an automatic.
Yeah, you're gonna get them. They're
34.
level 10.
Okay. All right. So he's now taking a -2 to AC till my next turn.
Okay.
A 23 against KAC.
How much was the minus?
2.
Not enough. You do miss. You brought their KAC down to 24. All right, so Resnick's still kicking it. You didn't really need to move to shoot him there, so if you want to keep moving, you're able to.
Is there anywhere I have?
I should say
Actually, I'm good there.
because I'm in melee, you guys get a bonus to hitting these people.
Oh,
Do you?
I hit.
It's a +1.
Is it really? Oh, also, you actually have a +1 from Rye, too, although I don't know if
No,
it's...
it only lasts until
Oh,
the
okay.
beginning of his next turn.
Is it legitimately a +1,
Yep.
Nick?
Yep.
For what?
Anytime I'm threatening a foe with a melee weapon, any ally that has line of sight on that foe, without me granting that foe cover, has a +1 to range attacks.
So you're literally
Nice.
already better than Rye. All right, yeah, actually, Zero, I lied. You hit.
All right.
Hey, should have mentioned that sooner.
I mean, their AC is not great anyways.
Zero shoots, misses, and then Brawl's like, wait, actually, no, you hit him.
The Brawl grabs him by the shoulder and pulls
Wait,
him
did
into
you say
line.
with a melee weapon though? Because
His
His
fists are
weapons.
considered a melee weapon,
know, I'm
especially in the
just
power
kidding.
armor.
yeah,
42 damage.
42
Hey, that's the
damage
answer.
against
Hey.
Resnick. Where is his health? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, that was 42, so that is -42. Bam. All right. Also now bleeding heavily and just frayed away. His mask has been partially fried away to reveal short and kind of wild brown hair sticking up through it. Peter Parker in the Spider-Man mask when it's damaged, if you will. Did you want to move anywhere, Zero?
No, I'm good where I am.
All right, Seeker, you're up.
All right. Hey, Krellis, how about like we add 10,000 to whatever Miller said?
Make a diplomacy check.
It was 66, I believe, would be it.
You got to beat an 18 DC for the diplomacy.
Oh, is that what I have to do? Oh,
We have rerolls available.
I mean, you don't want to waste your rerolls on this.
I mean,
Or you
You
just
get
let
it.
somebody else do it.
yeah, but I'm the one with the money that I'm adding. 15 now.
Can Krellis tell that there's a new person inside the body?
No, Krellis, probably not. Krellis actually orients their attention to you, Seeker, and says, you know what? Let's make Krellis make a perception check. Does Krellis notice? What is Krellis's perception? I rolled a 14, so not super great. I don't
No, he rolls really, really high. He noticed 0 out of the ceiling. Got like
Yeah.
a +28 if I remember, or something stupid like that.
Send in
Yeah.
the one still.
Oh,
back.
it's
Yeah, I
a
see
plus. It's actually a +26.
I knew it was in the high 20s.
All right, so 26 plus 14 is 40. Is that right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
That sounds like math.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So you can try and hide it if you want, but I don't think you can roll that
I
high.
don't really. No, I don't really.
Okay.
Care either way.
All right. Krellis actually turns now more towards you, like the little bit of a boost from the jetpack, just to spin just enough so they're dead facing you, and says, "Wait a second. You're not you anymore."
Oh well, I'm. The seeker part is.
Never cared about the seeker part.
Oh.
Looks like
Well-
I gotta do this for professional courtesy. Cocks her gun and gets ready to go for the next round. Seeker, it's still your turn.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, have those crates moved at all closer?
Oh, on your turn they did. Yeah, sorry. They are. They're moving 3 spaces. Is that what we said? So they are going 1, 2, 3. So they're here-ish.
Okay. Krellis wouldn't be in
I'd
range
say
of that,
I'd
would
say they are. Yeah, actually.
It would?
Also, Krellis does not have one of those stars, the captive star amulet. Krellis doesn't wear one.
What?
So magic works as
Oh.
normal on Krellis.
Yeah.
But you could definitely hit these explosions. And I already told you when they went against Rye, I think it was. Hold on, I can tell you what the damage was. I have it up here in these rolls somewhere. 48, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the damage from the grenades. So if you were to hit, Krellis would get a reflex save against 4d8 points of damage.
Okay, and how are the two looking? One of them's hurting pretty bad, right? Or are they both hurting pretty bad?
They're both hurting pretty bad.
Pretty bad?
Gladdow looks much worse though. Nope,
Okay.
I lied. They both. Where's this hell? No, Gladdow definitely looks much worse.
Try that radioactive cannon again. That couldn't hurt.
Radioactive.
I don't want to hurt Brawl though.
I don't think you can.
I'll be fine.
Krellis, I assure you, there's no reason to get so worked up over it, though. I mean, I was a good friend. I was a real good friend of Nat Prime's. Honestly, it's me. It's Nat 3. I mean, have we worked together? I can't remember. I don't know if they've had any sort of interaction at all. So,
Do you want to
have they?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Nat 3 and or Nate and
The Krellmeister.
Krellis?
Wouldn't be any overlap. Nate was actually a part of a building, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
That would have been for some time.
Okay. But really, yeah, no, I was a good friend. I'm just,
I get a bonus.
helping him.
I get a bonus from your creators for every rogue android I take down. I let your original host linger for a bit due to professional courtesy. Now
Well, he's
you're a
dead
patron.
now.
Damn it.
Body's still kicking, and if I bring the body in, it doesn't matter who was in it.
Hey, okay, I'm going to just use I'm gonna fire a magic missile, first of all, at Gladdow, because they're not doing very good.
They are going to try and dispel it.
Oh, they do have one on them, huh?
Yeah, all of the three have this, what is it? The captive star amulet. They also have another magical item.
At both of them.
They're not going to be able to get to you.
Well, if they dispel one, it dispels the whole spell. That's
it's basically a counter spell. Dispel is a weird phrase. It is legit a counter spell is how it functions.
So
and again, I'm not making that up. This is an actual item in Starfinder. I'm not just doing it to cut you out.
Yep.
Right. And I'm suggesting you shoot both of them so that it activates on both of them.
Well, what we're saying is that it counters the spell. It's one spell cast.
Yes.
I'm casting one spell. If it's going to affect both, if it gets dispelled, it doesn't affect both of them either way, even after one.
Right, but both of them would have the chance to dispel it, using up both for this fight.
Well, how does that work with multiple magic missiles?
What?
How does that work with multiple magic missiles?
I'm casting a spell, and that spell is stopped. The second he targets person one, they get a chance to dispel it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it just fizzles out of his fingers.
Yep. All right.
Again, I'm still suggesting you do both, because if the first one fails, it might.
Correct. That isn't a bad way to do it, but they're both so close to dead that he could probably shoot them and kill them.
I don't think he could.
I don't think I could either.
You have a grenade?
You know what?
And again, magic works as normal against Krellis.
That's true.
Now, does Krellis still have to do the job if he has nobody to pay him?
Krellis isn't being paid.
You know what? I do have grenades, and there are two of them there, and I think Brawl can take a grenade to the face. So he's got power armor. Sorry, Brawl. I gotta pull a Rye for a second, and I chucked a grenade over there. I got a level 6 grenade.
You basically can't miss. You'll be able to hit the vertices right here. That should be enough range, I believe, to hit both. So what level grenade is it?
Level 6.
And what's your dex mod?
My dex mod is a 4. 5.
So it's 5 plus 3 plus 10, I think. So 15, 16, 18 is the reflex save I need to make. and their reflex, I'm hoping, is finally good. It's plus 11. 1d20 plus 11. So this is for Resnick. Makes it, and Gladau doesn't make it.
Yeah.
And Brawl
Got one.
And Brawl needs to roll it as well.
rolled a nat 1.
Nice. All right, so roll your damage, and we'll just apply it to everyone universally.
Okay, how much does this D6 one do? I wasn't planning on it, so I didn't have it up.
What are
You
you
have
doing?
A D6, level 6 grenade.
Level
Is
6
it a
grenade.
frag
Which
grenade?
grenade? I
It's a
have the
frag
page.
grenade, yes.
It is 4d6.
4d6. 15.
15.
That's
Yep.
not bad.
All right. So Gladau goes momentarily limp. I know this isn't how it works. Go ahead and just roll. I guess it wouldn't really make sense to roll your strength. Yeah, roll it anyways. I'm just going to use it as a see if she goes flying away or not.
Why don't you just use the 18?
2.
18
Oh,
modifier?
save from the grenade. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. That's good. In that case, well, she makes it anyway. She would have made it either way, so that's fine. All right, so she does not go flying. She goes momentarily limp and then shakes her head as she comes back to, as her keep fighting. She actually got a little bit more HP than she had when she was gone. That is cool. And the other, what was your total damage? I'm sorry about that. Was 15?
15.
And his health is here. He's taking half of 15, which we're going to call 7. So at this amount of life left. Yeah, all right. So you did some serious damage. You did get through one of their lives. They just have that ability to keep fighting.
Yay.
But you've done good. And do you want to move at all?
Yes, I want to move northward into this little alcove behind
Sure.
a wall.
No, that's totally fair. All right. And after Seeker, we've got Rye.
All right. Krellis on our side yet or not? I'm sorry.
Nope.
No.
No. All right. Diplomacy check against Krellis. Hey, Krellis, we're about to kill your employer, so maybe take our offer. What was the last payment that they gave her?
50K.
Her 50K. Like, look at them. They gonna die. You might as well earn a couple bucks.
They're not paying me, you intended Lashunta. What do you want from me?
I thought they were paying him,
No, they were negotiating.
but he's on their side right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my logic still stands.
I can still kill all of you myself. Keep talking, pretty boy. Also, I got to get that android. Enough of the talking. Why don't you bring that cargo load over here and see what you got?
60 grand.
I won't shoot you.
No, 60 grand to just help us finish those guys off and then part ways.
66.
I won't shoot you. I won't shoot Zero. I won't shoot Miller, and I won't shoot Brawl. Is that enough?
Wait, who's he want? Seeker?
Mm-hmm.
Roy, remember all the good times we had?
I remember
So
that
that
time
was
you
your
threatened
gun?
me.
It was for a good purpose. You were in the wrong, not me.
No,
Think about it. Think about it. You get me out of this fight as far as you're concerned. I don't shoot your bleeding self, and hopefully you kill the other two before I finish your android friend. Who knows?
That was Nat 1, not me.
See, the problem is we have to kill them. We don't have to kill you. You don't have to take him. What's his incentive for taking Seeker again?
Professional courtesy and a heftier payday from Cosmos.
What are you getting paid to bring in the android?
100K.
We can beat that.
Easy.
You don't understand. It's an open contract.
Meaning?
Meaning I get paid more over time with them than I do letting this one live. Do you know how hard it is to get work with Cosmos?
Yes.
Well,
actually, yes.
I simply
have
say
those memories.
I give the diplomacy roll. Well, we can offer you the money, and then you can leave, but we're not giving you the android.
Wait, did Nate defect?
No, Nate
Right.
was hired. However, as of now, Nate
Oh.
has technically defected.
Technically, I didn't defect. Till now. Nobody knows.
Again, you're not in Nate's body. Nate's body isn't getting any money. It's Prime's body.
Yeah.
So I'll do the diplomacy check, but I mean, obviously, he's not getting Seeker.
Yeah, go for it.
D20, diplomacy 18, 30. For I think I offered, what was it, 60?
Yeah, 60. It's a good price. Corella says, let me think about it.
Ooh.
All right.
Flip-floppity.
So this thing I have, what's its speed?
In zero gravity, you can use your normal movement speed.
Okay. And what, it just has the ability to pick things up and chuck things?
It has the ability to pick things up and chuck them. It could also crush them, theoretically. The power loader arms are very strong. And
Okay. So it's got
yeah.
a movement speed of 30?
Yep.
All right.
And just use your token.
Wait. Oh.
What are you doing?
Can I land on the green one if I do a double move?
Let's do it even better. Instead of landing on, you just run into and
Sure,
carry
I'll
it
pin
into
him
the
against
wall.
the wall.
Yeah.
I do that.
I guess
Pilot?
make a melee attack roll?
Pilot?
What about Bull Rush?
It's a bull rush
Bull
is what
rush?
you're doing.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know how that works in Starfinder either.
Let me look into it.
It's
Actually, I
one
think
of
it's a CMD thing, right?
That could be unfortunate.
Well, we can just, fucking improvise this shit.
Yeah, you can improvise it while I
So
look
much
up the
other
rule.
shit's been improvised. Fuck it.
Well,
Give
I've
me the
got a
benefit.
KAC, right? So you just have to beat their KAC with the roll. I just don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just a melee attack. Yeah, your attack roll exceeds the target's KAC plus 8 is an additional 5 feet. I'm going to ignore that. If you can beat their KAC with a melee attack, you got this.
What would its bonus be?
Your bonus, whatever your bonus is for melee
It
attacks.
would be whatever.
Like an unarmed hit?
No, it would be more than that because it would be the power loader strength instead of his.
Yeah, because then it would be
okay.
like power armor.
What's your power armor? What is the power armor in Starfinder? I can find a
don't
list of
have
those,
it.
right?
It is on page 202 or 200.
Let me just take a quick look at the different
Somewhere
power
around
armor they
there.
have listed, and I'll use the highest strength tier on that. It's not as good as the higher power armors, but
204. Cargo lifter is actually on here.
yeah, but cargo lift is probably super weak, right?
Strength of 20.
Jarl Slayer gives a +9.
Well, did you say the strength is 20? Oh, well, that's +5, you mean?
Yeah.
We'll use
Well,
the Jarl Slayer.
I rolled a 16, so whatever bonus we add it to a 16.
We'll call it
what is
+9
your-
for the Jarl Slayer.
And what is your base attack bonus?
My base attack bonus, for my melee. Oh, my base attack bonus is a 7.
7 plus 9 is 16 plus 16 is 32.
32.
That's a hit, yeah. So how this works is, right, do you want to abandon the power loader armor before you connect, like jump off of it, or are you going to just ride it into the wall?
I think I'm going to ride it into the wall.
All right, so what this looks like is you get the power loader running, you jump by. I assume you flip off Krellis as you go by. You jump a bit to make sure you clear that ledge. Not really a problem for you again. The cargo loader is designed for this area. And you sail directly into Gladau, who looks up at the last second like, what the? Gets nailed and then slammed into the wall, which
I
was
hit the
only
horn
5
a couple
feet.
times when it's too late for him to react.
Oh, it's her. You crushed her, but that's fine.
Whatever, I don't care.
That was actually pretty good.
And Rai, you are in the power armor, if it matters. We're not using Jarl Slayer for anything other than the strength, just so you know. The power armor is actually garbage for combat. However, the improvised using it as a ramming tool is awesome, and you've got one flattened Crimson Tri-Blade. She is expired.
Yeah, so what I was gonna do was if they survive, the reason I wanted to be in the thing was so that when I pin them against the wall, I could be like flip her off or something. If allowed, I'll exit the vehicle and just like look at it and go, "Hey, I did something."
For now, I'm going to say you're in it and you're getting crushed. In fact, I'm actually going to
Okay.
say, due to the nature of this,
I can fix this. I put an arm over the chair or whatever in the pilot seat, and I turn back. Hey, I did something.
Good job, Captain. That was beautiful.
As Rye turns to face Brawl, the closest person, Brawl looks over. Rye is covered in gore and viscera from this person he just squished like a bug. They have more or less popped on top of Rye, and he is just coated. It is not great looking.
Brawl just goes.
And wait, why is Ryan happy about this? Why is he not freaking out yet?
Because he did
No
something.
puking this time?
He's beyond that.
So Brawl just goes, oh, okay, he's still captain and he's still murdering people.
Graphically, too. That's awesome.
It's not really murder when they're trying to kill you.
I agree. All right, Rye, you done
First
good.
degree self-defense.
You done good. I actually had something for her next round, so that was actually a good play because she was going to call on her boyo. Miller, you're now up.
All right. Do we have access to our ships? Like, do we have comms to our ships?
Yes.
All right. Miller just kind of like puts his gun down and casually walks down the wall while opening comms to wherever Sobernaut is.
Sobernaut is aboard the Spirit of Shirket.
All right.
He did not board the Sobernaut.
All right. So he opens up comms, and he makes sure it's open so that Krellis can hear.
Yep.
Hey, Sabanat, can you hear me?
I guess.
Hey, things are getting a little weird over here. Remember that little chest that I was saying that in our boiler room there that I said never to touch, that you most definitely opened and checked out?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but that sounds like me.
Yeah. Inside there's a set of coordinates. I might need you to unleash something.
Already done.
All right. Thank you.
That's the happiest you've ever heard Sobernaut sound.
So Krellis, you might have heard my my very, very happy goblin friend. I should be a little more worried than I actually am. I think it might be the adrenaline. It might be the thing that Rye just did. I'm a little concerned for his well-being right now. He's actually everybody's a little happier than normal. This is weird. This is very weird.
Something.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for you, Captain. That was really cool. But you're covered in viscera. You've got a little bit of something on your hair. Oh, gross. There he is. Everything's normal. So he casually walks over 6. It's a total of 10 steps. Says, "Look, we can finish this right here. Don't touch my friend."
Or,
I mean, I can call off your brother. It's gonna be an extra. I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of a battle between you two, but maybe one of you will come out the top. But it'd be better. I'd be more than happy to help you. This is my fault, and at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. I hold myself accountable.
one condition.
What's the one condition?
I need a new host.
Can you explain?
I want you inside of me.
What?
That's where we end the episode.
Oh, that'd be a great spot.
That's interesting. What happens when I am inside of you? Do I die again?
Not immediately. I feed off of you for, let's see, this last one. Taste Like's probably been in there for about 300 years, give or take.
What the hell is Krellis?
She lasted for about 200 of them before she kind of got permanently entwined, and now the life force is more or less diminished. I'm running on fumes.
How badly does it hurt?
I couldn't tell you, but I imagine immeasurably. However, you are able to exert your own control. It is only after a span of time that I will resume my own presence. You have, call it, I don't know, 50 years before you start after wrestling for control, and you get to use all of my strength, and you'll have access to all of my memories. Which is to say, my expansive wealth, my contracts, my business acumen for a businessman such as yourself. But
I lose myself.
there's no
after
known
50
way
years?
to get me off.
All right,
Well,
there's one.
definitely not with him inside her.
Well, oh, 50 years is 50 years. That's a full
Like-
life for you. So keep.
Like,
You
Well,
could
it's-
you could last longer. This elf lasted for a
Sure,
full
yeah,
150
it's fine.
before. All
Look
right.
out at a deal.
Oh gosh.
These are your hands now. Shakes.
Mhm.
What? Does this happen
Immediately,
right now? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's happening.
Oh, immediately.
Krellis
Oh.
gets down on both knees to get like more to your level.
Why
And
are you
the-
making this so sexual?
The chest plate opens up, it just creaks open, and the inside looks pretty close to like how you'd imagine, let's say, Iron Man's armor, if you also mix the inside with an Iron Maiden, which is to say that there are just
Ew.
spikes that pulled out of this withered, wasted away corpse. The helmet lifts up completely, and the corpse of an elf that is ancient falls out and lays on the ground in front of you. And Krellis is waiting open for you.
Can shoot it. Shoot it.
Is
Shoot it now.
Miller,
Krellis
you really
just-
don't have to do this for me. I mean,
Is Krellis just a suit of armor?
Yes,
Gross.
confirmed.
I mean, think about it.
Well, hey, you think about it this way. Next 50 years is going to be pretty great.
I guess.
Fuck it, I'm doing it. Let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a new token for the remainder of the encounter.
That's
You're
cool.
You're gonna gain direct control of the Krellis token.
It is. Is it Miller four top now?
I guess so. I'm just gaining more and more personalities.
All right. Krellis is no longer in the fray. It is now Miller up until Krellis's personality resurface.
Do they?
You
do
can
they
feel
Next
a- so-
episode.
I guess let's describe this. Yeah, let's wrap this up. I guess we'll.
Oh
we
no,
have a
I was
couple
saying
more
next
comments.
episode, Krellis will come back. He was lying.
No, no, Krellis wasn't lying. Krellis hasn't lied to you guys yet. So what happens is, Miller, you kind of climb in, you put yourself against it, and the first thing is that the helmet comes over your face, which it actually seems to bend shape just a little bit to get over. It's like
Phyllis.
expands just a little bit to fit over your Yosoki face.
And Phyllis.
And
Okay,
Phyllis is fine in there.
And,
And before the chest plate closes, Carlos's voice says, "I'm not sure how much it hurts, but the last one screamed a lot." And the
Yeah.
chest comes in and clamps quickly. This isn't a slow process. While opened with agonizing slow speed, it clamps in like a bear trap and pierces into your skin immediately.
family
you're gonna
friendly,
take-
everybody. Family friendly.
Again, you just Iron Maiden yourself. You're gonna take 4d10 points of piercing damage. 26 points of piercing damage.
What
This is
if
going
it
to go
doesn't
directly.
even break my shield because I do have a force field.
Oh, okay. The force field will protect you, but this will hit HP and not stamina. So it'll
Okay.
break the force field, and it'll hit the rest to your actual HP.
Okay, so
Now, again, it's a small change compared to what I'm sure you have. And now for Krellis' stats, I will send you some stuff afterwards. But for now, I'm going to say it takes the round for you to get consumed into this armor.
all
And now,
right.
for the record, you are still Miller. You have full control. You've got like an itching feeling, like a nagging feeling in the back of your head. And eventually, this will grow to Krellis' voice over time. But for now, Krellis has assumed a dormant state. It has gotten something much more valuable out of this encounter.
Hey,
It's
guys.
gotten.
Is this what it's like to be 6 feet tall?
You are exceptionally taller now. Yeah.
Wow.
Brawl is in a mix of shock and horror. Kind of goes. My armor doesn't do that.
All right. Next up is Resnick. Resnick presses the detonate button on his controller, his gauntlet, to detonate the rest of the explosives. Miller, you're in range of 3 explosives.
Mhm.
What was the explosives I did for this? Go ahead and make 3 reflex saves. Let me find what I did.
Oh, reflex is my good one.
All right, it's just 48, and it's 3 of these.
Okay. Well, I know I beat one of them already.
I can't beat you with a 13, you mean?
Yeah. Plus
What's
13.
What's Krellis's
So 20, 17, 15. So I beat one of them.
So eventually, Krellis's stats will be able to stack with Miller's, but for now, Miller's takes directly. Miller is now a super high-tech suit of armor for Miller.
Yeah.
Your ACs have changed. I'll have to give you those. All right, so 1 you avoid half, 17 you take full, 52. Okay, so you're taking. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. Those are the damages. What was the AC you had to beat?
So it was 13, 20, and 7.
Well, that's the damage actually. I'm sorry. What's the grenade level? I think was. Oh crikey! I think it was 6.
I think you did a 10. So 5 plus whatever their dex mod is.
All right. So 10 plus 5 plus I think it was 3, so it's 18. That makes sense. So you actually save the first one. So it worked out the same. My bad. So you take that's 6 points of damage plus 20 plus 19, so that is 45.
Yes.
All right, 45 points of fire damage. I think it was, or it's concussive blast actually. Which I think is not going to be too much of a problem for you, but keep track of your HP. That does hit stamina for the record.
Yep.
And is anyone else near anything explosive? Looks like Rawl and Bry are, as the suit that Rye is
Rawl
in
and Bry?
explodes. Yep.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, there was an explosive strapped to the cargo loader before you jumped in.
Oh, cool. Great. Wonderful. Grand.
Go ahead and give me a reflex save. You know your DC is 18, and you're both going to take 17 points of damage if you don't save.
I made it.
I
All right.
made it.
You take half of that, which is math. Looks like 8.
That's not bad.
And 8. You both take 8 points of damage. And your cargo loader is no more, Rye. You're kind of flat out. You're now covered in exploded mech parts as well as like burning pieces of the body you had pinned to the wall.
I don't think I did that one.
It's not great.
Did he get
it wasn't me.
Did he
all
get
right, and
ejected through the force of the explosion? Or are you
What
going
was
to
that?
have them check? Have
um,
them roll the thing against the 18.
for the magnet boots.
Yeah, see if they get launched.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, could you guys both make a reflex save, please,
For what now?
to see if you guys are able to get your magnet boots attached to something or not?
What check do you want?
Reflex.
Couldn't you just use the reflex roll that we just had?
But this is a different thing that's happening to you. So roll
got
another
a
reflex
15.
and stop fucking questioning me. God damn it.
Nope.
There. You go flying into space.
Yay.
You
Thanks,
are
Michael.
you are enough close to the wall. You will be able to align yourself fine. You're just
What-
free floating for now, which
What was the
removes your
threshold?
armor
Did we
bonuses.
both fail?
What was that?
Did we both fail?
What is your roll? I'm sorry.
15.
Yeah, actually, you failed as well. So you are knocked back and up, and it was we used the. That's fine. The damage. We'll call it that. You're knocked about here. The only problem is that you're now about 10 feet off the floor. It is your turn, Brawl.
Okay. So, Brawl gets knocked up into the air,
Yes.
which isn't really a problem for Isoki. We have off kilter. We
Okay.
can be up in the air and not, take any penalties. But I activate something.
Uh-oh.
One of my armor upgrades is I've got jump jets. So I'm actually going to use these jets to propel myself towards this blue person who I forget.
Resnick.
Resnick. Yep. Towards Resnick, and I'm actually gonna have this be a bull rush attack. Well, so I'm charging at Resnick in the air with my jump jets, and we'll see how that goes. Ding, ding.
Tell me you hit the wall.
I got a 26, which I
Hit.
think hits.
Sure does.
At the end, I have smash through, which gave me a +4 to my bull rush. That's how I made it, thankfully. And then at the end of it, I push Resnick 10 feet, but he's next to a wall, so it's fine. But I finished my bull rush with a melee attack.
Okay, go for it. So you've now pinned him against the wall, basically using your jet boots.
Yep. And that was a 29
Hit.
to hit. And
You know
so
what? It is 1029. I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and describe your
Yep.
kill.
Okay, so as Brawl gets knocked up into the air, like 10 feet away, he's flowing through space a little bit because of, oh no, there was an explosion that Rye somehow caused because Rye came into this corner that he was just dominating with the cargo loader, which then exploded and propelled me away.
I did
but
a
no,
thing.
I activate the jump jets on my armor, propelling me forward towards Resnick, and I stick both my fists out right in front of me, kind of like Superman, but double, you know? And I just double Superman fist Resnick up into the wall.
He's appropriately fisted. You hear audible snapping from his rib cage as you cave it in, and it punctures his internal organs, causing the already stunned Resnick to expire.
He doesn't have the thing the other two did.
Yeah.
Only because it gives him 2d6 plus 10 health. You guys would kill him the next round anyways. I don't see any value to extending it past right now. We have 2 episodes, and I have
Brawl doesn't get kills, that's why.
Oh, well, Brawl actually did a ton of work on these 3. He kept them down. He knocked one of them out, or yeah, you knocked one of them out, and then you actually killed this one.
Because they didn't use guns.
They don't have guns, actually. Their guns are the mounted weapons, which you guys can take. For loot, you get some stuff. I'm going to really quickly run through the loot just so you guys have it.
I'm sure Chris will take it down for everybody.
I ran out of paper space.
Well,
you run out of paper.
Nope.
There you go.
All right. All 3 of them had entropy gloves. They didn't get to use them because Brawl kept being missing. But had they hit you, they would have done a lot worse to you. But again, they could not because screw melee attacks in this game, apparently. Melee, sorry. And they each have captive star amulets. 2 of them not used yet, so they're able to be used in actual combat without spending any resolve points. And then otherwise, it requires a resolve point to activate it a second time during the same day.
Oh, that's nuts.
They are pretty powerful items. These are the level 13, the Magnetar captive star amulets, and they will significantly help you guys in the next combat. So make sure you're weakest against magic, get them.
I'm weak against everything.
And hurt
Me too,
too.
kind of.
So probably good to give that to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we really did ruin the chat, huh? Exclamation point, double Superman fist. All right. You guys also got a disintegrator cannon, level
Isn't that
16.
the one that got destroyed?
Oh, sorry. Is that the one that got destroyed?
Yeah, the rad gun
That
and
is.
the energy whatever one was
Grenade
the ones that
one.
we didn't get
Right.
destroyed.
So you got the rad cannon, which kind of stunk. Where is that? Rad cannon, Starfinder. I need the higher level one, but I can't seem to find it. Here we go. You got an energy converter, which is level 16. It's the energy converter elite. And then you got the disintegrator. No, that's destroyed. Sorry, I keep saying that. And then where is this one? That is not, I can't find it. I'll figure it out. But it's the rad cannon that's, I think, around level 15 or 16. I just can't seem to find it anymore. I got the neutron. Oh, here it is. It looks like it was level 17. Rad cannon level 17.
Okay.
The rapid decay rad cannon. That sounds familiar. Cool. And is there anything else that they had on them?
Can we finish this scene before we quit though? Because I just transformed and I kind of want to react a little.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. I was gonna say, as the dust settles, you guys acquire, your senses, whatever loot is kind of what you're going for. What do you guys want to close out the episode with?
We all are looking at whatever is going on with Miller.
Yeah.
Miller's looking at what's going on with Miller.
I'm probably just trying to regain my breath, having just been blown up. I would say I'm lying on the ground trying to do that, but I'm in the air.
As Zero and Seeker are paying attention to Miller, Rye did kind of just blow up point blank. So Brawl's gonna go over and kind of like start pulling him down out of the air.
Hey, friend.
I do have access to all my items, yes?
Yes, it's gonna be a little awkward getting them out, but you are able to get them out.
All right. I guess the first thing I do is kind of turn to Rye. Captain, are you all right? I got some healing serums on me if you need them.
Oh God, how much is that going to cost, Krellis? God damn
it. No, you missed it. No,
does he sound like Krellis?
Yeah, does it sound like Krellis or does it sound like Miller?
Up to you.
It's like a robotic Miller.
You can choose.
I'm gonna say robotic Miller, kind of like a.
It's a terrible impersonation of Miller, by the way.
Yeah. So, I'm like, I don't know how to get it, and I kind of just all right, here, and kind of throw a Mach 3 healing serum in your.
I miss it because Mach 3 is too fast for me to react.
He's got jokes.
And then I kind of like turn to Seeker. I'm like, this is fine.
There's fire burning all over the place. We're talking about the end times. This is fine.
All the explosions, though, it fits the scene.
I mean, I already died once. I'm on borrowed life anyway, and if I can at least help to make the Pack Worlds a semblance to what it used to be, I think I could do a lot of good in 50 years. That being said, I don't know if I will be a bounty hunter, despite all. Wow, this thing does have a lot of contacts. Oh my God, there's so many people contacting me right now. Go away, no. But yeah, it's just gonna take a little getting used to, I guess.
Does that thing have 5G? I've heard that 5G can get you sick.
Captain, this thing's got 7Gs at least.
Well, Miller, I mean, if that means I get to spend another 50 years with you at least, that should be fun. Let's do it.
I think our concern are the next 50 minutes, to be frank.
Yeah. Let's go find Mr. Gerson and tell him what's up. Tell him we got a new weapon on our hands.
Also, you look pretty badass. I mean, I know that I've always been afraid of killers, but you look pretty badass in that. Just gotta say.
Thank you. It hurt like hell.
Hey Miller, what are you gonna do when you have to pee?
I think I just go inside.
What are you gonna
do I just go inside?
Just hear the
Krellis, do I just go inside?
No.
Have you ever seen Star Kid?
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, it works like Star Kid. You just go inside. Also, good luck with your food. It's gonna get processed by the suit, so that way you only get the nutrients and nothing harmful.
So you didn't plan on ever, again?
Man, you saw what I looked like. Do you want my offspring to look like that?
Well, they wouldn't, because that's not genetic.
He's thinking of the Phyllis. Yeah, right.
Phyllis and I couldn't imagine what two pieces of DNA and an AI would create with another piece of DNA. I don't even want to know.
Now imagine with the suit of armor.
There's a hatch.
Well, now I guess I got to think of a new name.
Killer.
Hey, on the plus side, I get to think of a new name.
Killer.
It's pretty killer.
Millis.
Melis.
Wait, doesn't that mean that you need to deal with its brother?
I planned on it. I mean, I talked to Krellis the entire time. I mean, I was gonna help him out regardless.
Why?
Because it's what I do. It's my mistake.
Why? That person's a dick. You're in a dick.
So it's all about perspective.
No.
At least for the next 50 years, you got me on your side, huh?
Yeah, and then you're gonna be a dick.
What? Well, I mean, after 50 years, I mean, you
At the rate we're going, we're not going to be around. For 50
Exactly.
years.
I
But
swear to God, it's like I'm the only one in this group that's not a dick. Except
I
for
just
you,
threw-
Zero.
Wipes
I
away
just
gore.
threw.
You're cool.
You know
Don't
what?
shoot me,
You know
bud.
what? Give me back that Mach 3, that Mach 3 potion that I just gave you, huh?
As soon as I find it, it went. Where did it go?
All right. Any last words before I set up? What do you want to end this on? Miller, I'll let you have the final words for this episode.
Let's go kick some Gerson ass.
All right. Thank you folks so much for watching. We've got 2 episodes left. We've got a middle encounter, which we don't know how that's going to go, and then the Gerson encounter. I think maybe we'll have some talks. Maybe we'll talk about it in the after party, which will be coming up shortly. For now, I just want to say thank you again. We'll be back. Guys, are we playing next week or not? I don't know what Justin finally decided.
I was the only one on the no side, so I'm outvoted.
All right. Are you able to make it, Patrick?
Well, I have so many places to be.
Cool. All right, we will be back next week. We are trying to reach the end of Starfinder. So next week, next Tuesday, normal time, normal place, we will be playing Starfinder. Until then, just remember, folks, never split the party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Miller.
No.
Yeah, Miller, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
Miller.
and Miller
Look,
added
it's
to the
Patrick.
party.
Yeah,
I
you
True,
helped.
technically, yeah.
All right, J-Man, you want to take us to the after party?
Yeah, except I gotta redo Zoom and stuff, so it's gonna be a second.